Good morning, students. How are you? Perhaps you are well by the grace of Almighty. I am also fine and okay by the grace of God due to COVID 19. So, at first, I like to express my gratitude to God for giving me chance to come before you again through online. Then, I also like to thank our Honorable Headmistress, Mrs. Laila Hasna Banu, who has taken initiatives to conduct online classes by Dinajpur Government Girls High School for the betterment of the students for the greater welfare of you. Dear students, we are lucky enough that we have been able to conduct our online classes since 2020. You are still continuing your online classes and carrying on with your study while. So, dear students, at the beginning of our class, I just like to make you recall or remember our previous class. Our previous class was on what? On Unit 14 and Lesson 6, the purple jar 1. What do we find in that lesson? We found that there was an adult woman, just a mother and a child. That means the daughter of that mother, and the name of the daughter was Rosamond. Both mother and the daughter were walking along the streets of London city, and when they were passing by the shops, the child was wanting to buy one after another thing whenever she saw them. So we found in the story that just the difference between the attitude of a mother and a daughter, that means an adult and a child. The daughter, that means the child, gave priority on her imagination, on her passion, on her emotion, and on her illusion, and also fascination. But the mother, she is the symbol of reason and cause, and the to understand the good and bad sides of a thing, and that's why she was giving priority on the use of the things that her daughter wanted to buy. And at the end of the lesson, I gave or I said some questions as your homework, and I think in our today's class you have attended before me with the preparation of answering the questions that I set as homework for you. What was the first question, dear students? Yeah, yes. The first question was just make a list of things that Rosamond wanted to buy. So, have you made the list? Yes. Okay. Just tell me. Okay. Okay, nice. Yes. You have written the answers. Very nice. Very beautifully. And exactly. Then, what was our second question? Yeah. Our second question was, can you remember? Yeah. Yes. Our second question was, how did the millionaire's shop look like? Yes. Yes, you just answered. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And you have done well. Then our last question was, yes, what can you see in a jeweler's shop in a city or town in Bangladesh? Okay, you just answer. Yeah? Okay, okay, carry on, carry on. Yes, you have also written the answers very nicely. Okay, thank you, dear students, for accomplishing your homeworks nicely and beautifully. Then I will conduct a class on the next lesson. That means it is also Unit 14, but Lesson 7, because our previous lesson 6, the story The Purple Jar, just part 1, and it was not complete. And today I will just conduct the class on The Purple Jar and its lesson 7. Okay, dear students, you just open your book at page number 183. 183. And our lesson today, lesson 7. The Purple Jar. The Purple Jar 2. Okay, dear students, The Purple Jar 2. In part 1, we found that when the mother and her daughter were passing through the streets of London, the daughter wanted to buy one after another things what she saw in the shops. And today we'll just discuss then what happened then. There was always a contrast between the attitude of the mother and the child. The mother always gave priority on the usefulness or on the uses of things. That means she was the symbol of reality or reason, and the daughter was the symbol of imagination or illusion or fascination. She always gave priority on her likings. Now, what happened? I will just read out the text first, and then we will discuss about the meanings of the important words or new words. Then we will discuss about the synonyms of that words, and next I will discuss about some questions. It may be MCQ questions which are given at the end of the story. Then I will also again set some questions as homework for you. Understand? Okay, now dear students, you just listen. I'll just read out. The Purple Jar 2. This time Rosamond was really disappointed as her mother wanted nothing. Of course, a child may be disappointed. Why? Because she wanted to buy things, but her mother did not agree to her proposal. So the girl became sad or depressed. Why? Because she found that she could not fulfill her desire. Then, however, while they were passing by a chemist shop, she saw some jars: blue, green, red, yellow, and purple, and she seemed to have a fascination for a purple jar. But her mother answered as before, "Of what use would they be to me, Rosamond?" Then, "Oh, Mamma, I would use it for a flower pot." "But you have a flower pot, and the jar you are dying for buying is not a flower pot." "Yet, Mamma, I like it so much." Then suddenly she cried, "Ouch, a stone, Mamma, a stone has got in my shoe." It hurts. Oh, how did it get there? See, there is a hole in my shoe, Mamma. In fact, my shoes are quite worn out. Would you be so good as to buy me another pair? But Rosamond, I've not got money enough to buy shoes, jars, jewelries, buckles, and all that you wish to buy. Rosamond became sad again. Her mind flashed back to all those beautiful things she had seen that morning. But, Mamma, I liked the purple jar very much, and now my foot hurts. Could you buy me only these two things, the jar and a pair of shoes, please? No, Rosamond, you can buy only one thing. However, you may buy the other thing next month, and you have to decide which one you would like to buy now. I need the shoes badly. Rosamond began to argue with herself. But my heart is in that beautiful jar. Then, looking at her shoes, she told her mother, these shoes are not so bad, except for the hole in one. I think I can make them last till the end of the month, can't I? Don't you think so, Mamma? I want to think for yourself, dear. Okay, if you please, I would like to have the purple jar. Very well, you will have it. So, what do you find here? In the previous lesson, Rosamond passed by the milliner's shop, the jewelry shop, and in this lesson we find that they are passing by the chemist shop, and they found there jars of various colors. They were blue, green, red, yellow, and also purple. And Rosamond wanted to buy a purple jar because she liked it very much. But her mother again asked her about the uses of the jar, and she again gave priority, and she did not agree to Rosamond's proposal at first. Then Rosamond again felt sad because she could not fulfill her desire again. Then Rosamond suddenly cried out. Why? For the pain caused by her shoes. Why? Because a stone had got in the shoe and it hurt her feet. And that's why Rosamond cried, and her mother asked her again the reason of her crying. Then Rosamond said that her shoes were also worn out. That means they were very old and they were out of uses. Then Rosamond proposed to her mother to buy her only two things. One is the shoe and the other is the purple jar. But her mother said that she had not enough money to buy Rosamond the things one after another, and she again said that she can only buy one thing. It may be the jar or it may be the shoes, and the other thing she would buy her the next month. As Rosamond had a deep fascination for the purple jar, she just consoled herself by saying that she could make her shoes last till the end of the month, and then next month she told her mother to buy the shoe. This month she just liked to buy the purple jar. Then Rosamond's mother told her to decide herself what she would do, and at last Rosamond said her mother that she would like to buy the purple jar. Okay, now we'll just discuss among the important words. Here we find first really. What do you find here really? Really means it's just true. Then its synonym will be actually, and also we can say in fact. In fact. Then disappointed. 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 Why do it means? That means sad. We can say hopeless. We can say frustrated. Then again, the word fascination. Fascination. Fascination means just interest. Interest, you can say attraction. Then worn out. Worn out, that means it means very old, and you can say also shabby. Then jewelry means, we also discussed it in our previous lesson. Jewelry means ornaments. Then badly. Badly means disparately. Disparately. Then we can say argue. Argue means to give reasons. Then we find here accept. What do you mean? Accept means not including. That means without. Not including, just excluding. Just excluding. So I think these are the common words, and these are the important words of the lesson. And I think the meaning of these words are clear to you. And also we have written about the synonyms. What I have found the synonyms: really, actually, in fact, disappointed, sad, hopeless, and frustrated. Then fascination, interest, attraction. Then worn out means very old or shabby. Jewelry, ornaments. And badly does means disparately. And argue means to give reasons or to show reasons. Accent means not including, excluding. That means without, etc. So now, dear students, here are some MCQ, that means multiple choice questions. You will just look at your books and you will just try to answer the things. At first, number 1, which is the correct statement? In A, Rosamond saw the chemist shop from a distance. She liked the jar of all the colors equally. She had a special liking for a jar of a particular color. Her mother found some use of the purple jar. So, which? Yes, that means C. She had a special liking for a jar of a particular color. And what was the particular color? The particular color was its purple color. Then, question number 2. Rosamond wanted to buy all the jars. The purple jar, a flower pot, a spool pot. So what do we find here? Yes, the purple jar. And it's number B. Then question number 3. The money Rosamond's mother has can buy only one thing, two things, three things, four things. Yes, one thing. Because one thing, her mother told Rosamond that she had not enough money to buy all the things or to buy the two things at a time. At last she told her that she would like to buy her only one thing. Then question number D. Why did Rosamond persuade her mother to buy her a pair of shoes? Because number A, her shoes had become old and ugly. Number B, she had no money to buy the purple jar. Number C, the shoes in the shop were very beautiful. D, a stone got in her shoe and was hurting her. So, the answer is yes. The answer D. A stone got in her shoes and was hurting her. So, it was essential for Rosamond to buy the shoes, her mother thought. Then, question number E. What made Rosamond finally decide to buy the purple jar? The number is the beautiful size of the jar, her mother's inability to buy the shoes, her shoes being not so bad, the beautiful color of the jar. So, what made Rosamond finally decide? Finally decide that her shoes being not so bad. So, I think the answers of these questions are clear to you. Now, dear students, I like to set some questions as homework for you. You just open your notebook and write down the questions. And again, in our next class, I will discuss with you about the answers of these questions. So, you just write down as your homework. Answer the following questions. Question number A. For what did Rosamond have a fascination for? For what did Rosamond have a fascination? Question B. Why did Rosamond suddenly cry out? Why did Rosamond suddenly cry out, or what made Rosamond cry out suddenly? Write down. Okay, then question number C. Why did Rosamond's mother want to buy her only one thing? Why did Rosamond's mother want to buy her only one thing? Okay, clear? Have you understood? Yes. These are the questions for you as set as homework. Okay, dear students, we are at the very end of the class. I hope the questions that I have said for you as homework, you will just prepare it, and again you will just come before me through online with the answers of these questions, and we'll discuss about them. Dear students, now I just like to say the words that the situation is very crucial moment for us. We are going through a pandemic situation, so we have to remain safe, and that's why we have to obey the rules of cleanliness. We should stay at home and we should not go outside in case of emergency. That students, stay at home, carry on your study, you keep yourself safe, and also keep the country safe from this pandemic situation. Dear students, hope you have enjoyed your class, and I think you will again come to me through online, and I again like to express my gratitude to the God, the Almighty. Okay, may God keep us all safe, may God keep us all healthy, and may God keep us, our country, our nation safe from the pandemic situation due to COVID-19. Thank you, students. Okay, goodbye. See you next.